Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video.
I love listening to music when I'm working in the studio, and I sort of got into the habit of wearing headphones while working when I shared my space with other people. But I got my own place now, baby, and I can blast PJ Harvey as I should, and no one can say anything. And I'm not taking full advantage of this. I continue to wear headphones. This changes today. Well, once the project is finished, it will change. So instead of doing the normal thing and just buying a pair of speakers, I'm going to try and make my own out of clay. If you have a look on Etsy, you can see that I'm not the first person to come up with this design. It's basically a gamophone that uses physics to project and round out the sound. Most commonly, you'll see clay speakers that look like this. But when I was clicking around, I found these guys called Mango Beat, and I was really inspired by their more symmetrical design. So let's get into it. So I think the best thing that I can do is throw this in 2 parts and then put them together. But since I'm not totally confident that I can get the 2 sides to be exactly the same, they need to be exactly the same to look nice and symmetrical, I'm going to make a cardboard guide to use as I throw. And I'm gonna force myself to use reclaim. I'm kind of having a reclaim problem right now, so this is used clay. We're gonna give it a new life. So my kiln is only 35 centimeters tall, so it kind of limited this way. And then I also need to think about how this is going to shrink about 10%, but that really only matters when it comes to cutting the hole for the phone. So I really only need 1/4 of this, but drawing it all out is a nice help visualize. So I just need to make sure the base is 4.5 centimeters. So I'll use calipers to measure 9 centimeters. So this is everything I need to make each side the same, hopefully. Kind of forcing myself to use reclaim. I would love to use the good stuff. I recently bought more clay and it's my favorite clay that I haven't had access to in a while because the shop has been out. But I'm having a little bit of a reclaim problem in the studio right now, so this is the perfect opportunity because it's not a functional piece, so I can underfire it a little bit to make sure it doesn't bloat. Because I mix my clays. Let's do 1,100 grams. I quite like that. It doesn't perfectly match my template. Do we say it's good enough? And mark the template. Do we alter the template or do we alter the pot? I say we alter the template. I think that looks great. Should we do another? Maybe they can match. Maybe. I feel like this one is about 1 centimeter taller than this one. Isn't it always like that? The first throw of the day is like the easiest, it always comes out the best, and then the second one, I don't know if I'm just like bored by the second one or what it is, but I just do less of a good job. But I think it's actually okay with these because you're gonna put them together, so it's not like they're gonna be sitting side by side like this. I was more worried about the curves and the diameters. The curve is better on this one. I think once it's assembled, these are actually perfectly fine. And probably the best that I can do. I think they look good. Good morning. So last night, I went ahead and flipped these, and I've been drying them under some cloth, as you just saw. They're a little on the wet side, but I think that we can trim them, and I'd rather them be a little bit wetter, I think, so that they can attach really well. I wonder if we should attach them on the wheel, because then we can make sure everything's really lined up. It's also very risky. Let's see. So I'm just gonna clean these guys up, and hopefully they match. While I'm busy trimming these, I'd love to take a moment to talk about the sponsor of today's video and my favorite learning platform, Skillshare. Skillshare is the largest online community for creatives with classes taught by industry professionals in photography, illustration, design, freelancing, productivity, and more. Whether you're looking to turn a hobby into a hustle or elevate a side gig into a full-time job, Skillshare has the tools to help you achieve your goals. Now, fall is the season for productivity, and I've set a goal for myself to revamp all of the visuals on my website. And learning how to take nice pictures has been a struggle for me. I've been muddling through taking pictures myself for my online shop, but Skillshare has been a game changer with tons of amazing classes on this topic. One video in particular by Tabitha Park on lighting has been especially helpful. It is simply... So if you want to turn your I want tos into I made it happen, check out my link down below in the video description. The first 500 people to use my link will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Get started today. Okay. Moment of truth. I fully did not expect them to be that perfect. That is freaking awesome. This thing is looking wackadoo. So I think the best thing to do would be to attach them, and then I could potentially add a coil, like a very small, no, I don't want to add, ooh. I can't add another coil because this is reclaim. So that's what makes this harder. So that's fine. I don't need to add a coil because they're so perfect. So I'm just going to sort of try and smooth them into one another to make that seam really strong. I'm going to score, I'm going to add some water, and I'm going to blend as much as I can. But this is awesome. This is better than I thought I could do. So I'm really, really pleased. This is exciting. Okay, for now, I'm just going to wrap this section up in plastic. I'm gonna let it sit for a few hours before I do the final steps because I really, really want the seam to firm up, and then we can get back into finishing it up. Ta-da! It's like a giant chalice. Okay, it is the next day. I got distracted yesterday and I did not finish, but we're gonna finish it today. But the good news is that gave it extra time to fully homogenize. I don't even think I need to trim it. It's looking good. All we need to do now is cut the hole for the phone. So I'm gonna use my phone as a sample. But before we do that, I do need to make it so that it's not rolling, because right now, it's not very stable. I've got a plan for that though. I'm going to use this tool to just cut a little bit off. I'm just gonna push it straight down so hopefully it will cut straight. Oh no. That was stupid. It's fine, we can mend it. We can mend it, y'all. Ah! I'm gonna smooth this out, but let's let this firm up a little bit. So how do I prevent that on the other one? Ooh. Oh no! Oh no! This was the stupidest thing ever! Why did I mess up something so simple so badly? Well, the good news is this is on the bottom, so you don't even see it. I think I used all my luck up yesterday because I did end up cutting off way more than I meant to. And it's also not perfectly even. Like this side is higher than this side, which is annoying. It's just gonna be what it is. I'd like to do this bit now. I would like to have it come in sort of at an angle, because I think if I go straight down, the speakers might hit the bottom and get muffled that way, maybe? I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. So do you feel like this is centered? So I'll give it a little extra. Ta-da! Does Spotify have copyright-free music? Without? I say that works. It's pretty dang good. Okay, I'm gonna get this fired and I'll see you guys when I'm done. Woohoo! No cracks. I'm going to glaze this bad boy blue. About this one. Oh. That is not good. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh no. Oh no. Do you know what I did? Okay, so the issue here is that I forgot that I was using reclaim. And when I'm making my reclaim, I mix all my clays together, which means that there was some clay in here that fires only to 1200 and I fired it to 1240. Yeah, this is the same thing. If you guys remember a few months ago, I made those flower plates. This is the same exact problem that I did. I fired to the wrong temperature considering the clay. And that's why I have all of these craters. It's a bummer. I think I need to just start separating my reclaim because I clearly can't handle putting it all into the same bucket. Okay, let us test how it sounds. It's just much more teeny, right? Outside of it. This kind of rounds out the sound. Maybe we can pretend this was like a crater glaze and that this was intentional, because it does look a little like moon rock or something like that. Maybe it doesn't look so bad. Anyway, that's it for me today. I hope that this was an interesting project for y'all. If you have any projects that I haven't done yet that you are curious to see me attempt, I'm always looking for more ideas. So leave that down below in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.